Hello, welcome to jQuery tutorial chapter 33 jQuery mouse events part 2 brought to you by Ankpro Technologies. My name is Arish. In this session we are going to learn about jQuery mouse events. So here is the list of mouse events, that is mouse up, mouse down, mouse move, click, double click and toggle. So as of now let us learn these two events very clearly, that is mouse up and mouse down. So let me jump into Visual Studio and here is my HTML template ready. So what I'll do is first let me add a paragraph. Let me add hello world there. So let me push this page to the browser first, and we are going to get there a paragraph with the content hello world, and this is what we expected. And now what I'll do is let me write a style to that paragraph such that it looks good. This paragraph there I'm going to tell like color is white and the background color is orange. So let me go back and let me refresh. So this is what we are getting right now. Now our objective is, now when I click on this paragraph, that is the mouse down event is going to happen, and as soon as I release the button of the mouse, that is mouse up event. So what we are going to do is as soon as I click the mouse, okay, it's mouse down event, we have to append a text to this paragraph. So the text is mouse down, and as soon as I leave the mouse, that is mouse up event, we are going to append another paragraph. The content in the paragraph will be like mouse up. So let me show you, it's very simple. So first I need to verify whether my DOM is loaded or not. That is document dot ready function. So first I'm going to identify a paragraph. So to that paragraph what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach a mouse up event or mouse down event. Yeah, let me go with the mouse up event. I'm going to define a function. Okay, this function what it is going to do is it is going to append a paragraph or append some element, span element. So I'm going to call append. So I'm going to pass a HTML element, that is span. Okay, and let me tell like it's a mouse. Let me complete the tag first, span, and there let me write a style to the span telling like style. The color of the text for mouse up should be red, and the content here is mouse up. Okay, let me do. Now I'm going to attach another event, that is mouse down. So what I'll do is I'll just copy paste in this one, but I'll change here to mouse down. Yes, this is the mouse down, and the text should be mouse down. So now let me remove this. Okay, now the color of the text should be dark, or let me give it as orange itself. Okay, now what's gonna happen is, now as soon as I click on this paragraph, that is mouse down, this is going to append a span element to the paragraph with the text mouse down. So let me show you that. Now let me refresh. Now when I click on this hello world, you can observe, okay, this is mouse down event, so we're getting the text as mouse down. And as soon as I leave the mouse, that is mouse up event, we're getting the text as mouse up. So this is what the advantage of using this mouse up and mouse down event, okay, based on like how your mouse situation is, like whether your mouse is clicked, that is mouse down event, and if you release the mouse button, then it is mouse up event. So this is what the advantage of using these two methods, mouse up and mouse down. So let me go back to presentation, and it's mouse move. So what we'll do right now is, let me go back here and let me remove all these things present here, and let me add a break line. So let me take a div element, Let me tell the content as Sam. Okay, now our objective is, as soon as I let me go back here, as soon as I move my mouse over on the particular element, it has to tell like what type of tag it is, like what type of element it is. So how to do that? It's very simple. Dollar. Okay, I'm telling like the paragraph. Okay, or let me take only a paragraph, it looks pretty good. I'm taking a div element, so I'm telling like I'm having a div element. So to that div element I'm attaching a function, and what this function has to do is it has to identify like what type of element it is, whether it's a div element or some other element. So to this function, so first I need to tell like what function I'm going to do, that is mouse move function. So in the mouse move, I'm going to define an anonymous function. What this function has to do is it has to identify like what type of element it is when I move the mouse over on the particular element. So I need to tell here, okay, I need to take a event object. Okay, that event object will be having the details of all the event that mouse move, what it is doing. Okay, so what I'm trying to do is dollar this dot. Okay, okay, otherwise let me just like alert name of the element. Okay, how to identify that name of the element? It's very simple. Event dot type or target dot name, this tag name. So now you can observe here, as soon as I move my mouse over on this div element, it's going to tell like the name of the tag. Okay, that is div tag. So let me go back here and let me refresh. Okay, now you can observe this is my div element. I'm going to move the mouse on that, so you can observe here it's telling like name of the element is div. So this is the advantage of using this mouse move event. Okay, it's going right now in my example, what it is showing us, it is showing the element name. Okay, let me show you again. It is showing the element name. The element name is div. So I hope we are aware of these events, that is click and double click and toggle. Let me show you the click. It's very simple. Now instead of remove, let me remove this. So it is a click event. So on the click event, it has to tell hello world. Okay, now let me go back and let me refresh. Now when I click on this, we are getting hello world. Okay, this is what the advantage of using the click event. I hope you understood what is click event. We have used it multiple times in my previous example. So on the click of this element, okay, this click event is going to bring a pop-up message telling like hello world. So let me go back and double click. So let me remove this. Okay, let me call a double click. What is this double click is going to do is it's going to call a function. Okay, what this function is has to do is it has to dollar dot this to that div append or append append. Okay, what it has to append is the class name, or let me tell something like append a span. Okay, the span should contain the text called hello world span, and let me give the style, that is the text color should be of color should be of red. So what I'm trying to do is on double click of this div element, it's going to append a span element which is having the text called hello world and the style is color red. So let me go back and let me refresh. Now I'll click it once, nothing is happening. When I double click, you can observe this hello world is attached to that SAM. In the sense, the span element is getting appended to the div element when I double click on that. You can observe very clearly. So this is what the double click is. And toggle, let me show you the toggle also. So let me remove this. So on toggle of the div element, on the toggle of the div element, what should happen is it has to that div. So I'm making use of this keyword. It's going to append, and again it's not let me take some other element, not only the span every time. So it's going to append a h1 tag with the content hello. So now this is on click, it will append this, and again when I click on that div element, it's going to remove this. So when I do Ctrl S, let me go back and let me refresh. You can observe here, but that should happen only when I click this. Okay, so I'm going to paste this code inside this. Okay, what I'm going to do is, let me remove this. On click of that, okay, I repeat, on click of this div element, what should do is it should dollar to that div, what it's gonna do is, so let me remove all these things, let me write it from first. Okay, let me verify whether my DOM is loaded. Document dot ready. So I'm going to call a function. What this function has to do is, it's very simple. So dollar, I'm going to tell like identify an element by the tag name. The element is div. So the div element, so on click of this div element, I need to call an anonymous function. What this function is going to do is, this function, this anonymous function, okay, what it's going to do is it's going to add a class. So I'm telling like to this div element, toggle class. So I'm going to add a class here. Right now I not defined any class. The class name is demo. Okay, let me write a style to that demo class. Okay, it has to bring a border of 2 pixel, solid red or black. Fine. Let me set the height of the div, height to 200 pixel and width 100 pixel. That's fine. Now let me go back to my web page and let me refresh. Now when I click on this, you can observe it's bringing a border and height and width of 200 pixel. Now again when I click, it's this class is removed. So what I'm trying to do is, I'm trying to explain you or tell you like what is this toggle or what is the toggle class does. Okay, I hope you understood the all mouse events were present here: mouse up, mouse down, mouse move, click, double click and toggle. Okay, thank you for listening. Have a great day. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel Anglo Training. You can also like our Facebook page visiting this URL. You can also follow us on Twitter. For further reference of our websites, we're on LinkedIn too. Last but not the least, please don't forget to give the feedback. Thank you. Have a great day.